So I'm Brooks.
I'm Joe.
And this is Cantina Reviews.
Then you get to Empire Strikes Back, you get to Yoda, who is the master. Obi-Wan's master. He's even better. He knows even more.
Yeah, the crazy monkey puppet in the middle of a jungle. You're right. You're right, because he's way better. You first meet him and he's rummaging through trash.
But that's what's so cool about it. You meet this guy and you have
no
idea. Right, you think he's just like this dumb little creature. Then he's pulling X-Wings out of the water using the Force. So not only do you learn more about the Force from Yoda, you get to see the true mystery of it, because this little creature that's like this big can pull an X-Wing out of the water.
And lives in the bottom of a tree and eats trash that came out of the sky.
I think if Mace Windu comes back, I want him to be like crazy Samuel L. Jackson, like Pulp Fiction Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Like everything he should have been in the prequels, like he's been like locked in a bunker.
I want to see the one on pod racing. That's what I want to see, you know? The ESPN ones are always so riveting in the first place. Why not make one about pod racing, considering that they made it such a huge part of the remastered prequels?
Right, yeah. If
people clearly care.
You know, speaking of some valuable behind-the-scenes content I'd like to see, I'd want to see like a VH1 behind-the-music type thing of the Cantina band.
Ooh.
Overall, I think there's a lot of good ideas, decent plot points, pretty good characters.
Yeah,
the execution is the huge problem.
Next time he just needs to type in English.
Complete sentences. Commas are good.
Semicolons, occasionally.
I don't know, like apostrophes.
Apostrophes, maybe.
Colons.
I believe he was like, Nora said, and then Temmin said, and then he said.
And like the hit sound too.
Yo, careful.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And there's a great scene that really had me hooked on the series when Vader, it kind of clicks, and he's like staring out the window of a starship, and like he's flashing back to him and Padme. He's flashing back to the Emperor saying your children are dead, and he kind of clenches his fist and breaks the glass.
Yeah, breaks the glass.
And now he knows like his son's alive and his son destroyed the Death Star.
And that Palpatine lied to him.
Yeah,
Once again.
yeah, which was really cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, if I attempted to save money and build it myself, it would look nothing like this. I could probably make a bike helmet.
Yeah, you'd still probably die.
Oh yeah, you still probably die. This isn't meant to be like a safety helmet.
Yeah.
A good one would be the Jawa origin story.
Yeah, I mean, how did they build up this droid trade empire on Tatooine?
How could they possibly build this giant sand crawler when they're only 2 feet tall?
And like, I think what we all really want to know is what they look like without their hoods on.
Oh, another callback. C-3PO and R2-D2. Scatif? They didn't tell me they were going to Scatif. Oh. I mean, because like that one was like, oh look, C-3PO and R2-D2.
Maybe kind of showing how they actually build all this big stuff. Like how the Empire builds the AT-ATs.
Like, like that show How It's Made?
Yeah.
Like a How It's Made Death Star. Well, that's a good point. Whiny Luke.
Very whiny.
All he does is whine his way through a New Hope.
He winds his way all the way through a New Hope, into an X-Wing, and destroys the Death Star. What's pretty cool about the Time Teller one is the face of it looks like the trench that they have to go through that's on the outside of the Death Star. So to me, that was just one of the coolest details that I had seen on a watch, was how closely it resembled a Death Star. Yeah, speaking of the Death Star, another good one I want to see is how the trash monster got there in the compactor.
Yeah.
How did you get there? You're on a space station that they just built.
Yeah.
How did this giant worm, did they put it there?
Maybe. Does it eat garbage?
Yeah, does it eat garbage?
It's
Is it
like
just
really
looking for
efficient?
stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, if it's in the trash compactor, how does it live? Yeah, if you like it, definitely look it up. It's a clock.
It also tells the time.
Yeah. It's not just an engraved record. I want to see a VR-style movie of a mouse droid.
They could do it. They could do it from like the eyes of a mouse droid throughout the trilogy, and then like all of a sudden it cuts out when the first Death Star gets blown up, and then you get a new one. We have to change characters.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe make this one a trilogy.
Yeah, different mouse droid per trilogy.
Yeah, I want an opening.
Per saga.
I'd like an opening crawl for these. Rogue One didn't have the opening crawl. I think this is the movie to bring it back.
Yes.
Who made this droid? What is its purpose? Where is it in time?
Yeah, why is it here?